And speaking of some of those cuts, in the last few days, you've introduced this Delete DOGE Act, targeting federal funds for Trump's executive orders authorizing DOGE to make those government cuts. What are you hoping to accomplish here? And are any of those Republicans you were just talking about who privately have voiced concerns about Elon Musk or the way this is happening, do you really think you could get any of them on side enough to potentially pass this?
Look, I think that there are many, many of us who want to deal with waste, fraud, and abuse and want to make government more efficient. That's actually something I've been talking about for years, right? We know that government and the status quo wasn't working for so many people. But the way that DOGE is going about it, just these like mass cuts and these so-called mistakes where they're literally firing the people who are trying to address Ebola and bird flu, who are supposed to be taking care of our nuclear security, who are answering the VA crisis hotline, right? This is that just this wholesale firing, this wholesale sort of gutting of these programs. That is not about government efficiency. That is about supposedly finding cuts so that they can fund the tax cuts for billionaires that they really want to pass. And so I know that many of my Republican colleagues have a lot of concerns about what DOGE is doing. And part of why I introduced this legislation is to say, hey, Congress has a role here. You can vote with us. You can say they can't do this unilaterally. And then we, through the budget process, should be doing what is our job, which is going through all of the spending, figuring out how we can make government more efficient, making sure that we are doing our actual constitutional job. But that is not the same as having someone who, again, Elon Musk has not filed any financial disclosures. We don't know what his conflicts of interest are. And you'll notice one of the few things that haven't been cut are Elon Musk's own contracts with the government, totaling about $38 billion. He's now putting himself in as the middleman between the government and a lot of the sort of business that we need to interact with for government to function. And so, you know, we're saying if you have concerns with this, sign on to this bill and then work with us in a bipartisan way. And let's actually get after these problems that we all want to solve together.